Welcome back to the original box set Shadowrun podcast. Gears and Odysseus have spent the last several days tailing Lino Sabatini. They found out almost everything they need to know before they move in to pick him up for lucky Nick Luciano. In the process, it seems that Odysseus has taken a liking to the young man. Will this keep him from turning Lino over to Nick? Our GM is Max. Odysseus is played by John, and Gears is played by Jay. We hope you enjoyed the conclusion of How to Catch a Rat.
Yeah, so while Lino's getting lunch, I'm gonna clean my face off, and yeah, I'll go into the store.
Okay. Do you try to engage him, or do you avoid contact with him?
I'm going to brush off everyone else until he comes to ask me if I need any help.
Yeah, that happens. At some point he walks up and goes, "Hey buddy, you need any help finding anything? We got a sale on hats."
Do you have any hats that will help keep the Seattle rain off? I'll say it with like a thick German accent so he knows that I'm not from around here.
He says, "Yeah, we've got lots of hats. We've got cowboy hats. We've got baseball cap hats. Come on, take a look at what we got." And he does this very Jersey-like swagger across the store to where they have the hat collection. And he starts pointing out hats, and he sits there and says, "We've got a deal. Buy one, get one free on this style hat." And he starts trying to sell you a pitch, going, "You need to buy this one because it's great."
It's not one of the cowboy hats, is it?
No. It's a baseball cap that has a hockey team on it.
Okay.
He should have to roll something defensive against his charm, or else he has to buy the hat.
I think that would be a composure check.
Yeah, that.
All right, Lino's going to attempt to negotiate you into buying the hat. No successes. He critically glitches. This hat looks great on you.
You know, I'll try the hat on. Is there a that I can see it? Okay, I'll look at myself in the mirror and pretend as though I'm pleased.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna try and strike up a casual conversation while I'm trying on.
Sure. What do you ask him about?
So, what is there to do around town? For nightlife. What do you like to do around?
Oh, man. I used to like to do a lot of things. And he kind of jerks on his pants leg to show the ankle bracelet. Is that the kind of fun you're looking for?
Well, I'm not looking for an ankle bracelet, but I do like trouble.
He sits there and says, "Well, I can help you find trouble. The fun kind. But mostly, I spend my afternoons with my great gal. We sit, we watch movies, we have dinner together, we go out and do stuff."
Okay. So, how long have you been with this great gal? And I'll put on another hat.
Oh, he sits there, and since you brought up his favorite conversation, he sits there and goes, "Oh, we've been going steady, well before, I went behind. But I got out, and she stuck with me, so now it'd be coming up to 2 years."
2 years? That's a good stretch.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I'll try on another one of the hats that he's handed to me, and like, have you ever traveled any, around the world?
Nah.
No. Well, I was lucky enough to spend some time in India, and I picked up some tricks. I'm gonna you seem like a good kid. And I'll pull out the pocket Kama Sutra.
Yeah.
And I'll slip it over to him.
He kind of looks at it. "Oh man, this book's filled with dirty pictures. Holy shit, look at..." And he stares at it for a minute and looks at you. "Wow. What you supposed to do with this kind of stuff?"
You study it, you learn it, and then you use it on your lady friend.
He's got this amazing look on his face at this point.
Go slow. I'm gonna turn to some of the easier ones, and I'll point them out and be like, "Look, start here. I'll turn to like the I don't know, fluttery bumblebee, and I'll say, don't try this too fast. You gotta be flexible for this one." And then I'll turn past to some other ones that he should, I'm just trying to help this guy out because I'm obviously much more traveled.
Hey, I know we just met, but let me teach you how to have sex.
No, I'm not teaching him how to have sex. I'm just trying to give him a better way.
All right, make a composure roll. He's going to make a composure roll, and everybody's just got to make at least 2 successes, so this just doesn't feel awkward.
Oh, it's awkward.
We'll give him a charisma of a 3 and a willpower of 2, so he'll have 5 dice to play with. Oh yeah, okay. He's really into what you're saying. He's excited. He sits there and goes, "Wow, this is great stuff. Kind of weird, but yeah, all right." He takes and he'll pocket it. "I'll award you a karma for setting that kid on a better path in life, I guess."
I mean, hopefully he lives long enough to use it.
Yeah, exactly. On any girl, honestly, at this point. All right, so do you want to still hang out with your new friend here?
Are there any, just plain black baseball caps?
Yes.
Okay, I'll take one. I'll buy one of those.
Okay.
And I'll thank him.
Sure.
For helping me find something to keep the rain off.
Not
Pick
a
up
problem.
some black ski masks.
Do they sell ski masks?
Yes.
I already have one.
I do too. I'm just.
So, you spend some time, you give him the book, you head out of the place. We're going to fast forward here. He's going to go home. You know the routine after this. He goes home, he meets his girl, they have dinner, they watch TV shows. And
that's when we head out to the garage.
all right. There you go. Traveling across town through the rain. Let's check out how bad the weather is for you guys. 6 and a 5. 6 and 5. All right. As you arrive at the small gas station Everett, are you both taking the same vehicle, different vehicles?
Same vehicle?
Yeah, I'll ride in the van this time.
All right. As the van comes to a stop, where are you guys parking at?
Somewhere inconspicuous.
Okay. Alleyway next to Soy Bucks and a gas station.
Is there an alleyway near the hole in the fence that I found?
Yes, there is.
We should park there.
Yep.
You get there, and as you park, the weirdest fucking thing happens. As you park, you turn the van off, you notice it gets really, really fucking quiet. It stopped raining.
Has it ever stopped raining before?
You've been in Seattle how long?
Few months.
Okay, it's been raining ever since you got here. Jay, doesn't your character live in Seattle?
Born and raised.
So, yeah, this is an incredible rarity.
I would like to look out of the van window and do a perception check, because I feel uncomfortable. I see that it's not raining.
You see that it's not raining, and from where you're at, you can see down one of the alleys in the junkyard, and there is a Doberman in the middle of the alleyway, looking straight down the alley of trucks and whatnot, out the opening in the fence, down the little side alley that you guys are in, toward the van. It's just sitting, ominously right in the middle of the dirt-filled alleyway. You can see just the silhouette of it.
I still got some antifreeze, I think.
I'm gonna turn to gears. And have you ever heard of a dog that can stop Seattle's rain?
No, that sounds weird as fuck. You been hitting the tempo too?
No, but I've seen a lot of weird as fuck shit since I've moved here.
I don't think that the dog has anything to do with the rain.
Alright, well, is there any way for you to shut down the motion sensors?
No, but I've marked where they all are, so we can just avoid them.
Sorry, I was watching Max while you were talking.
Oh, I didn't see what he was doing.
He was nodding.
Oh, I can shut them off?
Yeah, they're all part of the same system. But you need to physically get in contact with, the power of the system to shut them off. You can't wirelessly shut them off if that's what you're asking.
Right.
Yeah.
When you say, and so I need to get in touch with the computer or the circuit panel?
The circuit panel to the building.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let him know. Yeah, I can shut him down if we find the circuit panel.
Okay. I'll take care of the dog.
Okay. I'll follow him.
So I'm gonna pull out my pistol that I always keep loaded with stick and shock.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna whisper, we probably don't want to leave any signs that we broke in.
It's okay, it'll just take a nap.
Oh, okay.
I hope. I don't know. I've never shot a dog with a stick and shock, so I assume they're like children. I've shot those.
As he pulls out the gun, you're getting ready to step out and everything. The weather immediately changes from nothing to raining cats and dogs.
Maybe you're right about that dog.
Now that I'm outside of the van, can I do another perception to see if there's anything else that would make sense for why it's raining and not raining and raining again?
Sure. No.
Okay. I'm just gonna put my new black hat on.
Okay.
Keep the rain out of my eyes.
The dog is, at this point in time, in the rain. It turns and begins heading into a cross-section out of view.
I'm gonna go ahead and go through the hole in the fence, but I'm gonna be stealthy and observant and watch out for dogs.
Sure. It would be a stealth and a perception. You've already rolled your perception. You can keep that one or you can roll again.
I'll roll again. Now I'm looking for something different. Here's my stealth.
Good.
And here's my other perception.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention, it's raining cats and dogs, so you actually lose 3 dice for your perception, but you gain 3 dice for your stealth.
Okay. Should I re-roll, or are you fine with what I got?
We're fine with what you got, because I forgot to do it for the dog as well, so we'll just ignore pretty much how the dog's perception's not high enough to see past your stealth, so you, at Gears, needs to make are you stealthing it?
Okay, so a stealth is agility and sneaking?
Yes.
And I get +2 from the rain, 3 from the rain?
3.
1 success.
Okay. Well, with that, I'm probably going to have to re-roll the dogs. Yeah, the dogs still got 2 successes. So, John, you guys are moving along just fine. Jay, as you guys are crossing through, you're sticking behind John on Odysseus, I'm assuming. And for whatever reason, the dog did not react to him, but does to you. And she comes out of the area between 2 large semi-truck trailers, and she's growling and charging him.
Shoot it! Shoot it! Hurry!
Initiatives.
Oh, I love initiative.
13.
Dear God.
25.
Yeah, you go first, second, and then Jay goes, and then you go, and then the dog goes.
Okay, I will turn and shoot a stick and shock at the dog.
Roll shooting the dog. You lose 3 dice because of the downpouring rain.
Okay, that is agility plus my semi-automatics minus 3. 11. 4 successes.
You got 1, so you got 3 successes over it. Alright, how much stun damage is that?
It is 8. Sorry, wrong thing. That's my stick and shock gloves. I believe that it is still 8, but I'm going to look it up just to be sure.
Stick and shock is minus 2 stun. What's the damage of your gun normally?
Oh, it's 7p.
So it becomes 5s plus the 3 that you got. So it is 8.
Okay.
And the dog's body is 3. No successes. You shoot it. Burr! Goes down.
Like all the way down?
All the way down. Yeah, it's only got a body of 8. So it's at like no overflow or anything, just full stun.
Okay, that's all I wanted. I don't want it dead.
Okay. So yeah, Jay, as you're walking behind him, all of a sudden the dog comes out, it's like, and you're just like, shoot it, and all of a sudden, dog goes down.
Probably as you're saying, or before you even say shoot it, I turn and shoot it. Oh, and the pistol is silenced, so if there's anybody around, they have a more difficult time hearing it.
Yes. They also lose dice for perception due to the rain and the silencer, so I'm not even going to roll. No one's going to have a dice worth of rolling.
Excellent. Okay, so I will continue through the maze of semi-trucks towards the office.
All right. Not a problem. You guys are able to weave quickly through the stoic metal and fiberglass bodies and engines all over the place to arrive at the back end of the garage. What do you want to do?
All right. I think this is where you come in, Gears.
So there's is there like a lock on the door?
Maglock, yes.
Maglock?
Maglocks.
I have 1 point in lockpick. If I were to try to lockpick it and use analytical mind, what would I roll up with it?
Since it's a maglock, you need a particular device to actually open it.
Oh.
I cannot remember the name of it. Otherwise, you just pop a hole in it with your door openers.
Yeah, I want to avoid that though.
You don't?
I want to avoid that.
Got it.
I'm sure I don't have the device.
Well, I'll tell you what the device is so you can get one later.
Right.
Maglock passkey. Here it is. Sequencer. Sequencer is an electronic device required to defeat keypad maglocks.
Okay. Well, I guess the only option is to blow the lock.
Yep.
Unless you got any ideas, John.
I don't think anybody's going to hear us if we make any noise.
I will use a lock buster.
All right, demo roll. You just need 1 success. The door's not that strong.
That would be what, demo and logic?
Yep.
6 and 6. 5 successes.
All right, yeah. You put it up next to the lock. There's a quick pop noise, and the door's now free.
Okay, well, I'll enter inside, avoiding... is the circuit panel on the inside or outside of the house?
Inside, and it's right next to the door you just popped open.
Okay, I'll head to the circuit panel.
Okay.
And flip off whatever I need to flip off.
Sure, already done. There's no dice roll for that one. Power's out to the place for motion sensors except for the lights.
And I will head to the office.
Okay. Getting to the office, you know exactly what you're looking for, so you get the schedule, and Lino is off on Thursday.
Okay. Let's get out of here.
All right, yeah, down.
Okay.
Unless you want to hit the cash register. They already know we broke in. You know what? We have to hit the cash register to make it look less suspicious because they're going to see that the lock's been broken. Why would someone break in? We need a reason for why we broke in, so let's take the money in the register.
There's also some pretty high-tech tools here too, Jay.
Yeah, you know what? I was just thinking that. It's like you get the register, I'll start collecting.
Yeah, let's load my van up.
Actually, you would know what tools were good.
Right.
So you get the tools, I'll get the register.
Okay.
Okay. Jay, you're able to steal, we'll say, 2 toolkits, 2 automotive toolkits worth of tools, And John, you're able to steal 3d6 times 200 in yen.
Oh.
That's a lot.
Success, and I was like, oh gosh. 10 times 2?
Yeah.
100? Nice.
$2,000 worth in the cashier register. I mean, They had it packed. All right, and Jay, you got 2 kits worth of stuff. I mean, you get some really nice tools as you guys are doing stuff, robbing this place. I gather you told the van to drive up to the building, or no?
Yes.
I mean, we can just leave out the back again. Nobody will see us.
Yeah, I think we should just go out the way we came in.
Okay. Yeah, you guys robbed the truck stop, the truck mechanic place. Done. Get a karma.
For doing bad.
Yes, you get karma for doing good, you get karma for doing bad. You don't get karma for doing nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
What time is it?
A little after midnight.
I'm going to text Sunny and let her know that we need his schedule change at the clothing store changed to Thursday for his off day.
Okay.
Oh, Max, on the pictures that the detective gave me,
Yes.
was there a timestamp on the picture from the club that he goes to? How
Yeah.
around about what time was that?
It probably an early morning timestamp too. Probably like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Okay. I'm gonna suggest years. Let's swing by Howl at the Moon and see what's going on there.
I'm lost. What are we talking about?
It's a club. You'll like it. Totally your scene.
Oh, okay. But like for business, are we going there?
No, we can celebrate. And I'll hold out some of the cash from the register.
Oh, okay.
Howl of the Moon is a high-tech club, lots of lights, half-dressed people, heavy music, lots of drinking, rather incredibly high-priced price to get in. Icon outside is like wolf's head howling at the moon. Pretty iconic. You've heard of this place. You've never actually been in it because the cover charge to get in is 100 yen. And that's, who has that kind of money? Well, you do now. So, yeah. John, it's just like you remember it, pretty much. Lots of young people doing stuff. And Odysseus is right. This is your crowd. There's a lot of punks here. There's a lot of gangers here as well. A nice mix of crowd. People hanging out, dancing, and on the floor. You can see that there's a couple of tables where people are just getting high off Nova Coke.
Round of shots for the 2 of us.
Fuck yeah.
And I am going to go talk to those guys doing the Nova Coke and see about getting a bump.
Sweet. They'll sell you a bump for 25.
Okay.
And you can sit and hang with them.
I would have split the cash with him in the van so that he would have something to spend if he wanted to.
Okay.
Would your character want to join us in this?
No. I'm gonna prowl around.
All right. Jay, as they set you up for a quick line, and as you're hanging out with them, you notice that the guy who's across from you, hanging out too, the other punk, he's got a Fivers tattoo on his back as you see him lean over and reach into his jacket and pull out a pack of smokes.
I'm going to chat him up.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know really what I'm going to say. I'm just going to talk about the music maybe.
Okay, so you're going to try to attempt to become comfortable with him and then get information out of him.
Yes.
That's etiquette. Street etiquette, to be exact.
I don't have street etiquette.
Soon, I'm going to make this fact. You don't have etiquette?
Right.
So it's just charisma then. Default to charisma.
Okay, so it's 3, 1 success.
You can be friendly with him, but you don't think you're on... what kind of information you think you can try to pump out of him?
Just a name. I just want to get to know him a little bit. Maybe just try to kind of... my goal is I'm trying to kind of get in with the Fivers.
Sure. He will, because you made 1 success, he'll drop a local hangout name off of Highway 5.
Okay. Do I need to write the name down?
I don't have one. You're just basically right now, you're using dice to dig up a contact, and that's all it is the first step to getting a free contact.
Okay.
All right. John, what did you want to wander around the Howl at the Moon for?
I'm going to be on the lookout for ponytail, trench coat, sunglasses guy.
Okay, perception.
And who is this?
Nobody. Oh God, only 2 successes.
Not even out of character?
Nobody.
No, John. Odysseus does not see Ponytail Man.
Okay. Oh, do I see any of the other 3 girls that were at Yee's house? Or was it only 2 others?
Yee was one of 3.
Okay.
That you had a threesome with.
Is there
No,
redhead?
I've been corrected. It was 3 of them, though you had a foursome. For the purpose of moving the game along, I'm going to say no. I would love to say yes, because it's a nice sideline quest, but right now Lino is more important, so I'm going to say no, you don't see any. Ponytail Man is a no. What you can get from this is a chance to relax, get some karma, socialize, and pick up contacts.
Yeah, I'm not in the mood for socializing, so.
Perfect. So you guys stay at Howl of the Moon for a while, then you head back to Yan Yan's.
Yeah.
Take shifts watching the house, crashing and stuff like that.
Yep.
So what's the plan now? Because it's now going into Tuesday morning, and he doesn't have off
could
until...
probably take a break from watching him and just wait for Thursday to roll around, or actually Wednesday afternoon. And then we'll probably, so the plan I'm thinking is we'll kidnap him Wednesday afternoon.
Because he's not going to have anything to do on Thursday.
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll have to get him.
So, and here's some issues we got to worry about. His girlfriend, is she going to miss him not coming home? Or is she going to cause a problem?
She'll just have extra time with DeLorean guy.
Yeah, but is that the way she would be? Would she be like, oh, cool, I don't have to see him, I'll hang out with the DeLorean guy? Or is she going to call the cops and say, hey, my boyfriend's missing?
We need to kidnap her too?
I don't know. We might. Would Lucky be okay with that?
No.
No?
I don't know, should we call her? Say, hey, we might have to kidnap 2 people, is that okay?
I'll call Lucky?
Yeah, no, I think that we're fine. Oh man. I mean, she might raise a fuss, but I mean, the cops aren't gonna really care if he's just gone for a day or two. You know, like what you've got to be missing for a period of time before anybody gives a shit.
But to get the bonus, we have to make sure that no one knows he's missing.
Yep. Which makes this hard. Hard is good. Hard means it's worth the $6K you guys are getting paid for it.
Okay. We kidnap her too? I mean, I don't know.
Could we talk to the other guy, maybe, and get him to, the DeLorean guy, and get him to take her somewhere?
So you get in touch with DeLorean guy, bribe him to take the girl away for a couple of days?
Yeah. Like a trip or something.
Yeah, how do we make that convincing?
I don't know. I'm a tech guy. I'm not a personal guy. Oh, we could call her. Oh, easy, simple. So once we kidnap him, we get him to call her and say, hey, this is Lino. I'm going to be gone for a few days. I got some business I got to take care of, some shit like that.
And all you need is a voice synthesizer, some computer, some time, and somebody.
Lino
you're going to actually make him to make the call. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm good with this.
What do you think?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, he's basically my friend now, so.
Yeah.
He'll totally.
All right.
And I really think, other than maybe changing his answering machine, that's all we would need to worry about.
And his ankle bracelet.
Well, he's allowed to leave with the ankle bracelet. It just depends on where Lucky wants to take him. And that's for Lucky. That's something Lucky will have to worry about on his own.
All right.
I mean, if I have to, I can disarm the ankle bracelet, but I don't think I need to.
So
if I do, I will.
We're going to step up the game then. Tuesday comes and you guys are like, okay, we can chillax for a little while. And so Tuesday, I'm assuming you guys do. You can stay at Yan Yan's. You can go back to your respective places. You leave the Fly Spy there. Watch the house.
How far is my house from Lina's?
Probably 10 miles.
Yeah, I'll leave the Fly Spy there.
Okay. You go back to your house. Does Odysseus go back to Das Beer Garden?
No, I'm going to stay at Yan Yan's. Just keep an eye on the house.
You going to hang out with Yan Yan and her friend Ivanka?
I'm going to stay in the back room.
All right. There's an important question. Are you going to get a fucking shower? Because when was the last time Odysseus got a shower?
Well, I mean, I was at my apartment for a little while. Okay, so yeah. Is the bathroom cleaner than I am?
Just a little bit?
Yeah, I'll get a shower.
All right. They got a lot of those hotel soaps that have all been smushed together to make one bar.
Perfect.
All right. So Tuesday, I don't know if you choose to share this Fly Spy stuff with. Lino goes to work. Everything seems to be pretty much normal. He comes back. While he's gone, girly friend hooks up with DeLorean guy, who, by the way, if I'll reiterate, his name is Edward, or Eddie as she calls him. And they smush quite a bit on Tuesday. And then on Tuesday, the package in question arrives at the house, and the girl brings it in. She doesn't do anything. It's just a big bulky box. She brings it and leaves it on the table. Tuesday rolls by. Lino comes home. He's all like, hey, babe, whatnot. And with the fly spy, you definitely catch him sneak the package off and hide it.
I'm going to follow.
He pulls out a smaller box, and in that smaller box, he pulls out even a smaller box. Yeah. It looks like he probably dropped about 200 to 300 yen on a nice-looking ring. So, bam. Tuesday night, they're having dinner and everything, and he sits at the table, and he's like, hey, baby, let's go out back. I want to show you some stuff. So they go out back. Do you take the fly spy with?
Yeah.
All right, John, are you letting Jay, are you letting Odysseus in on what's going on? All right, so you can see them on the back porch. He gets out, he starts talking, he starts saying shit about how life has been good, how he's been turning around, and she even makes comment like, wow, the other night in bed was really amazing. But this is, of course, after she got pumped full of Eddie during the day while he was at work.
So like a sense motivate to see if she's lying or not?
Yeah.
Did he break out his Kama Sutra moves?
Yeah. As far as you know, he broke out some Kama Sutra moves. But you can do a judge intent on her if you want.
What would that be?
Judge intent is one of your stats. I believe it's
6. Just 6?
Yeah. I'd say about 2 successes.
3 successes.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, it's been all really great. And at this point in time, he's getting down on one knee and he's like, baby, I got something I need to tell you. You make everything in my world so much better. Bessie, will you marry me? And he pulls out the tiniest little glowing stone ever, and she's all excited. But Jay, you see the Gears is like, she's faking it. And you hear that over the con, Odysseus. She's faking it. You're like, yeah, she does that a lot, So she puts on a good face. She's like, oh, wow, I don't know what to think. Oh, my goodness, I got to tell people. I got to tell my mom, oh, this is amazing. And he's like, oh, I even got some good news, too. We can go off and do stuff on Thursday. I got that whole day off. And, we could probably talk about, like, going someplace and doing things. Like taking a short trip. She's like, what about your ankle bracelet? I don't know. We can go down to Payapa and hang out with my family down there for a while. Get out of this side of town. Yeah, they're excited. He's excited. They do a lot of kissing and smooching, and then they go off to the room and do some more smooshing.
Okay. Here's the plan. When they're leaving town, we take them both.
I don't know if Lucky will like that.
They can, you know what? We can't break up the newlywed couple, It's basically honeymoon time.
We can just take him on Wednesday, and because he's going to want him for 24 hours. If we take him during the day Thursday, that won't give him 24 hours. And then all we have to do is call her Wednesday and say, hey, babe, I got to call off the plans. We're going to have to wait till next week, No big deal.
Maybe that'll be for the best. He can find a nicer girl that's not going to fake it.
All right. So what do you guys do for the rest of the Tuesday night? Gonna watch some low-grade porn action through the fly spy?
No, I'm going to hang out with my roommate.
Okay. Chunk it up to some high-grade porn action. What about Odysseus?
So I wanted to say, what was it, like Tuesday morning when Eddie came by with his DeLorean?
Yeah.
I wanted to take a leisurely stroll down that way and see if I can get his plate number, because I really want that car.
Okay. Done. I'm not gonna... Yeah, that's a done.
Yeah.
All right. Wednesday.
Yeah, I'll just chill.
Okay. Just gonna chill. Yeah. Wednesday. Lino gets up in the morning like a ray of sunshine. Sunshine, lollipops. He's singing. He's dancing. He's having a good time. He's fixes breakfast. He forgets his lunch as he's heading out. He fixes shit as he's about to head out the door. Has to go back in and get in his car. He is on cloud fucking 9. So he drives off to work. You guys follow him?
Yeah, I'll follow him. Since Gears is having fun with his lady.
Yeah. Of course, on you guys, you're coming the day after they were dealing with the fact they were broke into. So, shit's going on. You get there and everything seems normal. So, they must have recouped pretty quickly from being broke into. He does his normal day job. The fly McSpy, of course, sees good old Bessie hooking up with her Eddie during that short, brief time in which wonderful little Lino is off at work. So, what happens next? Lino gets off work. He's heading back into town. He's not even stopping for lunch. He's heading straight back to his girlie's place, which is well timed because Eddie also is leaving just a few minutes. So, Jay, you're more than aware of that Eddie's leaving as Lino's like not more than a block up the road.
Were we going to do the wreck thing?
Yeah.
Or we,
Yeah, I think that's the best plan.
Alright, so we gotta get in front of him and cause a wreck.
I mean, maybe you just kind of pull out in front of him while he's coming into the neighborhood. I don't know.
Oh, I thought I was gonna wreck into you and just force him to stop.
No, well, you gotta get him to wreck into you so that he has to stop.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that. I'll cut him off then.
Okay. To make it look good, I require make it look good, pilot plus reaction.
Pilot is 5, reaction 6, so 11. 5 success.
Yeah, he got none. So yeah, he definitely sideswipes into your van as you're pulling in front of him because you did some really blatantly bad driving into front of him. He hits your van. He stops. It's a drizzle outside, and he's like hitting us, staring, motherfucker.
I'm gonna jump out with my arms open, or like on my head, and be like, "Oh my god, my boss is gonna kill me. I just wrecked his van."
Okay. Lino gets out and goes, "What the hell are you doing? You can't turn.
What are you doing? What's the matter, you?
I had my signal on and everything. You got the stop sign."
I'm just gonna keep stalling him until John makes his move.
Yeah, as I was following him, I'll park my bike. We're like far enough away that like from his house that I can't like park my bike at Yon Yon's and then come back down. That'd be weird.
That would be weird, yeah. But I mean, actually, you could. You guys knew where the area was staged at.
Okay, so maybe we could have staged it so that I'd already parked my bike and I was there waiting for the accident to happen. Then I'm just a witness.
Okay.
Why wouldn't you be in the van?
I have no idea.
What?
Why not just, when you hit him with the van, when you cut him off with the van, he stops, just jump out and grab him? I mean, aren't you a martial artist?
Grab him. I'm waiting for John to grab him. He's the
Well,
fighter.
yeah. Well, okay, if I can already be in the back of the van, then I'll jump out at him while he's yelling at Gears.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, that's fine.
Oh, and I've got my mask on.
Alright. As soon as you jump out at him, initiative.
13.
3 and 2, so 5, 6.
And 12, 24.
Okay, you go first. And second. And then Jay goes.
Well, I believe that grabbing him is a complex action,
It is.
so I'll just go ahead and do that.
Alright.
Or should I shoot him twice in one? I'll grab him. We need him conscious. So let's see, that's an unarmed attack, unarmed combat roll. Oh man, only 2 successes.
Probably should have shot him.
Yeah.
No, Jay's on the other side distracting, making it look like nothing's going on. I'm trying to find something real quick.
I got that. Sure.
Yeah, it says if the defender is unaware of the incoming attack, he has no defense. Yeah. So you jump out of the van and grapple him. Because he's more distracted by Jay's character. So this is his perception versus Jay's distraction. Since it's already pretty set up, Jay, I need you to roll charisma. I'll give you 2 extra dice to go along with that.
2 successes.
Alright, he has an intuition of 2, no perception skills, so he gets 1 dice. He gets 1 success. So yeah, he's distracted. He doesn't see you jump out of the van. You blindside him and grapple him.
Okay.
14. That's you again.
Oh,
Just throw
I'm
him
gonna
in the
start.
back.
Yeah, I'm gonna start dragging him into the van.
Okay, now he can oppose you, and that's a strength test. He has a strength of 2. He has 1 success.
So, do I just roll strength, or is there?
Do you have some way to drag him in, like using martial arts?
Well, I have unarmed combat, and then I don't have like martial arts specialization for that though, but I do have unarmed combat.
Don't you use Kama Sutra to take control of another person?
Well, so I do have knowledge of a martial art.
I'll give you an extra dice to help with your strength roll.
Okay.
Couldn't he use unarmed combat?
No, this is it's an opposed strength test because you're trying to fight him into the van at the same time. I guess maybe. Let's see.
That's okay. I got 2 successes.
All right, yeah, you're overpowering this guy. He's not much stronger than you. He has no military training or combat, so it's pretty easy to get him thrown into a van.
Okay.
13. That would be you, Jay.
I'm gonna help him. While he's holding him, I'm gonna frisk him and check for weapons.
Yeah, none.
Then, is that a full action?
Yes.
Okay.
And so the next would be 6, which is him. He's going to try to punch you, John. Or Odysseus. Woot, 3 successes. Look at that.
That's pretty good. Nice. So, it's been a long time since I've swung at. How do I defend against?
You're going to reaction plus intuition.
Oh, he doesn't have a chance.
Okay, yeah. So he tries to strike at you, but you block his attack. So 5.
That's me again.
No, that's Jay this time, because he had
Oh, right.
15, now 5.
Oh, my turn?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna help him throw him in the van.
He's in the van.
Oh, I'll close the doors.
Okay.
And move up to the front and get in.
Okay. What are you doing about the car?
Can I program it to follow us?
No, but you can tell your van to drive, and then you can get in his car and drive it.
All right, John, you know what to do. Making him call his girl and everything.
Yeah, actually, if I can, did we get recordings of his girl with, Eddie? Because I'm going to show him that. Be like, call her.
Oh, you want to?
You're going to disappear for days.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I can pull up recordings of it, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
yeah, that's all I need.
I'll control the van with my mind powers and drive the car.
Okay, that's it. That's all you guys really have to do at this point in time. John, do you take your mask off and show you who you really are, or do you leave your mask on?
I'll take my mask off when I start talking to him, convince him.
Okay. When he realizes you, he sits there and he's confused. He wants to kind of understand what's going on, why the van's driving itself. There's tons of questions. When you show him the footage, he is beyond tears. He's crying because, this is the love of his life is just destroyed him. And when you tell him you need to call her, you need to tell her you're going to be gone for a while, he has no reason not to trust you. You taught him how to deal with his failed sexual prowess. You showed him that his girl isn't what she really is. To him, he keeps looking up to you, So he does. He will call her and he will tell her, hey, and he's fighting back, being, angry about it, but he's just like, yeah, look, shit's come up. And so, I'm going to be gone for a few days. And, she's just like, okay, yeah, there was this weird guy walking around today at the house. Is everything okay? Cause yeah, they saw you walk around the DeLorean. Anyways, so, he's like, yeah, it's all fine. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Bye. I love you. And he just hangs up. I can't believe she do this to me. If you had mascara on, it'd be running.
I'll console him in a very stoic kind of way. Let him know there's in the sea. You'll get to practice your new learned art on more individuals soon. Life's gonna be okay.
All right. So that's it for as far as Lino goes, because now that you've got him, he's not going to fight back. You can take him to whatever safe house you need. You can meet up with Lucky at the needed time between the hours of 2 to 6 to drop him off at the Loblaws down in...
I want to ask about the bracelet. How far is he allowed to go on that bracelet?
Oh, anywhere in Seattle.
Okay.
Anywhere in the Seattle proper. He's in trouble, but not that much trouble. Any particular place you want to hang out with him at? The Das Beer Garden? Do you want to find another place, rent a hotel room?
No, I want to give him to Lucky and get home.
Do you want to tell?
We can't until 2 a.m.
Yeah.
The earliest.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get a hotel room.
Okay. Do you tell him what you're doing, where you're taking him?
No.
Okay. He is questionable, but considering John, you and him have formed a bond, he's not going to ask too many questions. He sees that this is a new direction for his life. So fast forwarding, you get it's pretty damn early, Sonny, when you get a call. And it's just like, yeah, your boys just sent me a message, so they're on their way over. I'm really excited to be able to clean up these last few pieces. Thanks so much for the help. I'm going to go ahead and wire you the rest of the money. All right. When you guys arrive at Loblaws, it's like a lobster place. It's in the back. There's a couple of cars, some nice cars too. Guys hanging out, all of them in nice outfits. Smoking, jewelry. It looks like the Italian mafia just kind of threw up in the back of this little place. As the van comes to a stop and you slide the side door open and whatnot, and you walk out with your... Oh.
Wait, so before we open the door, since, we have a bond now, and we'll be like, okay, Lino, this isn't personal. Just be honest, and everything will be hopefully all right. And then we'll open the door.
Okay. He's like, what do you mean? And when he turns and he sees Lucky, he goes, holy shit! He starts pushing back as hard as he can. Because Lucky's there with a baseball bat. He's just like, Lino! It's like a family reunion! Get your ass out here. Okay. Real quick. Gears, do you want to be a fly on the wall in that meat locker?
Yeah.
We'll deal with that later then. But you will be. Lucky comes up. He's just like, he pulls Lino out and he's like, Lino. Don't make this what it isn't. Don't make it like that. Just go over there for a little bit. I gotta talk to my two good friends here. He looks at you and says, I'm so very happy that you assisted me with this. You did a good job. No one saw you guys?
Sorry, what did you just say?
He says, I'm really happy you assisted with this. Nobody saw you guys? Everything's good?
Nobody knows a thing.
Great. Great. I really appreciate this. My ex-wife's mother is a bitch, and she would fucking kill me and everybody else, so she needs not to know. If you guys need anything, you know my number. I gotta go. I got stuff to do.
Oh, well, before he walks away, I'm gonna be like, hey, Lucky, and I'll, reach in for like whatever kind of handshake that he does.
Uh-huh.
And I'll lean in real close and pat him on the back and be like, don't kill him if you don't have to. He's a good kid.
He's like, yeah, he was a good kid till he ratted me out, Odysseus. I mean, all my money, all my things, everything. She ripped out everything she could because he opened his mouth and started saying stuff.
Yeah, and I'm not saying don't kill him. Just, you don't have to.
He kind of looks you up and down, and you can see he's contemplating it just a little bit, but that deep, dark, evil side of him just says, all right. And he turns and walks off. And he kind of looks over his shoulder, but he keeps walking toward the rest of the guys as they've got a heavy hand on Lino's shoulder.
I'm going to walk up to John, just casual, and we're about to leave together. And as we're walking away, I'm going to say, developing relationships with your victims is not very professional. Just as a friend, and I'll pat him on the back,
All right, so do you auto-transfer the money to them?
Yeah.
All right, as everything's getting all of a sudden, your comms go ba-ding, ba-ding, letting you know that 2 standard has just been transferred to your accounts. Turning Lino over to Lucky moves the storyline forward. You guys both receive 2 karma for being good guys, because you guys were good guys. I'll give you another karma about it. Yes, you even tried to convince Lucky not to be so mean to Lino. So you should get 3 karma in total for that. Where you guys want to go to kind of celebrate your last few moments?
Your beer garden.
All right.
I want to go back to I'll go hang out with him at Dot's Beer Garden.
Sounds like a great idea.
No, unless you're
go back to Yan Yan's.
Huh?
I said Gears wants to go back to Yan Yan's.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just do the beer garden.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Getting at the beer garden, it's still open this late at night. Hans is incredibly happy to see you. Do you share with him that you've had some good fortune?
Yeah, but no details.
Of course, no details. He's all like, yeah, not a problem. It's not a family restaurant, so this isn't like, Olive Garden. This is a nice beer garden where there's food and sandwiches and hamburgers and ribeyes and I don't have the brats and sauerkraut.
And girls in lederhosen.
And girls in lederhosen.
The lady equivalent of lederhosen.
At some point during your afternoons, paprika chips. Oh, those are really good. At some point during your not afternoon. This is like early morning, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah,
breakfast time.
It's breakfast time. So sausages all around. Lots of them. Hans gets a phone call, and you guys notice this, you guys are perceptive enough. Hans gets a phone call, it kind of catches him off guard, and then he puts it down, but goes back to merriment. And in about 15 minutes, he gets a text message, and then he heads into his office, leaving the festivities.
How unusual is this, Hans, from what I know?
Hans is a busy man. Being that he is a fixer, he gets calls all the time about this kind of stuff. So, maybe it's a job.
Oh.
Do you want to hang out and wait? What's that?
No, I can't let you spy on my friend here. Sorry.
Within a few minutes, within like maybe 15 minutes, you're like, yeah, maybe I'll go see him, whatnot. A woman comes into the bar out of the rain, the blistering cold rain this early morning. As she comes in, she's got her raincoat pulled over her head, but it's not hard to see that her left eye is black and swollen, and her lip is busted. She immediately passes by everyone in the bar, kind of weaving through everybody and heading back to Hans's office. She's upset, distraught, and looks like she has been beaten.
Can I do a perception to see if I recognize her?
Sure. I mean, with the swollen eye and everything.
4. Yes.
4 successes. No, she doesn't look familiar. No one you've ever seen before. A few minutes later, did you want to do anything?
No, I'm gonna keep hanging out. I don't want to get into Hans's business.
Yeah, well, Hans gets into the business of getting your attention, because he steps out of his office and he goes, Odysseus, and he points at you. Like, hey, there's a phone call for you.
Okay, I'll head on back.
All right. As you walk back there and whatnot, the woman is in tears. He sits there and goes, this is Mary. She's got something she needs help with, and I think you're the kind of person to do that kind of work.
Okay, I'll turn to Mary. What is it I can help you with?
The woman looks at you, and she sits there and she goes, my boss, my old boss, the one that died, she got your help, but she's not really dead. She got found. I was told to come here and find you. I know where she's at. She's been taken by her mom to a place, and I don't know who they are, but I know it's the old theater in Chinatown. I don't know what they're going to do to her, but they're going to hold her there, and I don't know why. Are you the one who helped her? Jessica?
You've come to the right place, Mary.
And that's actually game at this point in time.
Golly.
Yay. What did you do right?
There was a lot of stuff I wanted to do, but I knew you were in a hurry, so.
Yeah, well, apparently GM Cat thinks that it didn't get enough story content out.
Oh, okay.
GM Cat likes side quests.
Yes. So, I had fun. I hope everyone else enjoyed the end of that little story of Lino's, criminal career. Hopefully Lucky will be a nice person and, not be so hard on him. So, yeah, you guys did a lot of fucking role-playing, and I don't think I gave you enough karma for that really good role-playing the way you thought things through. I'll probably fix that the next time we get together. But I've only written out for basically 3 karma to be awarded for the whole Lino thing. That's what took so long to get to that. You guys were actually supposed to go and try to save Jessica at the same time, but you were getting into details and having fun and role-playing stuff and experimenting with tempo and having astral sex, and you were sitting there doing your sideline stuff at the same time. I can't fucking resist. That's good role playing. That's good stuff.
It was fun.
Yeah, I liked it.
You got side stuff going on. John's got side stuff going on. Sarah's got side stuff going on. All the main stories revolve around her character, so she's always involved.
Yeah.
Being that she's the fixer.
Puppet master.
The puppet master. So yeah, no, good stuff. Werewolf. What'd you think about the werewolf thing?
Oh,
man.
I liked it. I want to go back.
Yeah, that's who the sunglass guy with the long ponytail is. At Howl the Moon, who I was looking for. I was looking for the werewolf.
I'm sorry, what?
The guy I was looking for at Howl the Moon, he's the werewolf. Well, he's probably the werewolf.
Oh, he's the guy that's scratching all the wallpaper?
Yep. Yeah, he's the guy who makes wallpaper.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So yeah, when I was looking at side storylines and whatnot, with yours, that was the direction I wanted to go. Damsel in distress being chased by a horrible monster, and it comes in the question of man versus monster is your storyline. So that's what that was. Like Robin's is supposed to be man versus society, man versus enslavement. Robin's whole thing is she's an outsider watching everything she has to deal with in her side stories is about wage slaves and are people really free?
Oh man. Well, I think that man versus monster fits with Odysseus. I mean, he fought lots of monsters in that story.
Yeah, that's why I did it, because of the name you chose. I mean, it's supposed to be biblical. I mean, I'm not going to put... it's Greekical. Mythological. It's very mythological that you chose Odysseus, and I was like, we'll do man versus monster. What were some of the monsters he fought? I might just, head down that line to begin with.
Cyclops, sirens.
Oh, he was trapped by a goddess.
He was trapped by a goddess. Did he fight harpies at some point?
Those are the same thing as sirens.
Oh, apparently sirens are.
They are.
Yeah, he did deal with sirens and the Cyclops, and then I think there were some witches.
We are totally going to steal off from Band of Brothers, and you're going to fight a troll with an eye patch.
That's excellent.
All right.
What do you think?
I like it.
And he's going to rob you.
Oh, man.
Destroy your ship or something. I'm going to have to reread the stories now.
So it just hit me then, is my side story man versus machine?
Man versus what?
Machine?
Yes. Who's really in control is going to be the long run. And, of course, Sarah's is man versus reality. She's going to start having issues. She's already started. I can't deny it.
I think that Jace should be man versus astral herpes.
So I was thinking about that. Ivanka could have some sort of magical disease that's never going to affect Jay, but if he sleeps with another magic user, they'll get it.
Oh, nasty.
Fucking carriers, man.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That HPV.
Oh.
Try to have a little bit of fun.
See, I haven't said yes to it. It's most on like
HPA?
You have to go to the convenience store and get some of those astral condoms.
Could you imagine that? Someone's just like, I'm going to astrals perceive these people. They see your little fire girl hiding. They see the spellcaster over there. They look at Jay's character. In astral space.
So gross.
Shit, he's got these.
Nice.
Rhett's like, I have cream for that. And you're like, cream for what? Cream for what you've got. I don't have anything. You do. Good stuff. Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys.
No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you for a great story.
So Max,
Yes.
if you wanted to do any more Zamora stuff, we do that sometime.
The next Shadowrun game is all about Zamora.
Good God.
Good, because she's literally losing her mind over what's going on with Zamora right now.
Okay, just to let you know, there's going to be a pre-game involving everyone but you, Sarah.
Okay.
And we're gonna party.
And do drugs and be high on Novacoke. This is good. He's gonna be playing the drug addict. I love it.
That's awesome.
Oh, a new drug? I'm gonna try it. Ooh, a new drug. I gotta try it. It's great.
You guys are having fun without me. I'm in
Well,
jail.
I'm thinking as of yesterday, Novacoke isn't going to be a new drug to him. I think he's going to have a history with it, maybe.
Like an old girlfriend.
Yeah.
Then you know what? I can actually make your story even more interesting when it's man versus self. What about that one?
I think the man versus machine is pretty good for his theme, since his name is Gears.
Then we will stick with that.
Yeah.
And sooner or later you'll get run over by the demon car.
Yeah.
Only if he signs the paper.
Which I'm not doing.
Yeah, nobody sign it.
Yeah, I'm assuming that the title to the car is actually a contract with the devil.
Like a death
Like
note.
once you sign it, your soul is his, and the car.
I need to get Rhett in on that, because he'll know more about like the spiritual side of
Yeah,
things.
it's spirits and machines and stuff like that.
That might be good. That would be a good tie-in for his
Oh,
character.
Yeah.
Because he's super into magical theory and stuff. So.
Yes.
Oh man, I need to talk to him about.
Well, I need to go get some dinner and some sleep.
All right.
Okay.
Night.
See you later.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to the original Box Set Shadowrun podcast. Our runners will pick up where we left off next week. In the meantime, you can connect with us via Facebook or YouTube to check out actual play videos of the original box set playing Shadowrun and other tabletop RPGs. You can also swing by our website at originalboxset.com and check out our gaming calendar, additional information about our games, and images that inspire our worlds and characters. And if you're enjoying our work, please consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/originalboxset so that we can continue to bring you this podcast as well as other great actual plays and entertainment. Today's featured music is titled Epic Song from Alpha Brutal, and trust me, the whole song is pretty epic, so check it out. We'll catch you next week, chummers. And now for all this legal dreck. Original Box Set is licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial 4.0 International License. You can share us, but please give us credit. The Topps Company Inc. has sole ownership over the names, logo, artwork, marks, photographs, sounds, audio, video, and or any proprietary material used in connection with the game Shadowrun. The Topps Company Inc. has granted permission to Original Box Set, that's us, to use such names, logos, artwork, marks, and or any proprietary materials for promotional and informational purposes on its website, but does not endorse and is not affiliated with Original Box Set in any official capacity whatsoever. Oh my goodness, that's so much. Okay, bye.